Marketing the fight about whose era it is. That's insane. Only one dude has fought legends. Only one dude is linked to legends. Like, only one dude cannot be forgotten because of the fights that he's been in that are linked to legends.
Now, it's evident that Canelo Alvarez is being used as a payday and as a marketing scheme when it comes to these guys, right? Because they're well aware that Canelo Alvarez fan base is cult-like. Canelo Alvarez fan base is built up of two kind of people, a racist and delusional, right? And what Ness figure out is, as long as I feed the racists and the delusional with lies, right, and fairy tales, they're gonna sit here and they're gonna support me. That's gonna be more lucrative for me, right? Because this is how Ness feeds the racists, right? Ness tell the racists that Canelo Alvarez is a pound-for-pound king and he is the best in this generation. Knowing that Terrence Bull Crawford, a black fighter, is the best and the pound-for-pound king in this generation. But he takes the racist-ass Mexican fan base, right? And he tells them that a Mexican is better than a black fighter, knowing that it's fucking bullshit, just to feed their racist-ass motherfucking ego, because they want some type of superiority. Oh, a Mexican is better than a black fighter. That's all Canelo Alvarez racist fan base want to hear, that he is better than a black fighter, that he is better than Floyd Mayweather, that he's better than Terrence Crawford. That's all they want to hear. Once they hear that, bro, then they're going to support you. And the same for his delusional fan base. You tell his delusional fan base that Canelo Alvarez is pound for pound king when Canelo Alvarez has the most rehydration clause and the most catch weight, right? He has the most catch weight fight in boxing. There's no way you're going to be pound for pound if you're fighting at a catch weight. To add insult to injury, Canelo Alvarez has been boxing since 2005. He only has one fighter of the year, and that's in 2021. Terrence Bull Crawford been boxing since 2008. He won 3 fighter of the year, 2014, 2017, and 2023. Not only that, Terrence Bull Crawford was on the pound for pound list way longer than everybody else, including Canelo Alvarez. 478 weeks and counting, right? It's more than that by now. Canelo Alvarez only been on there for 302. Like, you just cannot compare the two. You cannot compare the two. Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division champion, undisputed in one weight division, with a whole bunch of rehydration clause and catch weights. Terrence Crawford is a 4-division champion, undisputed in 2 different weight divisions, with no rehydration clause and catch weights. With absolutely none. Terrence Bull Crawford, 4th. His 4th division was at 154 pounds the other day when he defeated Israel Madrimov for his 154 WBA strap unanimously. When Canelo Alvarez moved up to 175 pounds and defeated Kovalev, his next opponent was Dimitri Bivol. Canelo Alvarez ended up losing to Dimitri Bivol unanimously. And instead, Canelo Alvarez go back to the drawing board and rematch Dimitri Bivol. Canelo Alvarez quit and went back down to 168 pounds and still continue to duck David Benavidez, which has been his mandatory for 2 years. How do we call this man a pound-for-pound king? How do we call this man a legend? He is not a legend. There's nothing about him is a legend. But like I said, he's prestigious because he brings in revenue. And I'm going to continue to say this. Canelo Alvarez's best attributes is outside the ring, his fan base. Canelo Alvarez is not a great fighter. He has not, on the main stage, separate himself from any one of his opponent. Canelo Alvarez's dancing partner was supposed to be Triple G. In 2 of those 3 fights, Canelo Alvarez has not able to establish dominance over Triple G and separate himself from Triple G. A lot of people in the first fight thought he lost, which was a draw. And a lot of people in the second fight thought he lost, which he won. We know Canelo Alvarez has judges in his back pocket because we watched Floyd Mayweather whoop Canelo Alvarez ass for 12 rounds, and there was a judge that thought it was tied 114-114. We watched Laura outbox Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo Alvarez ended up with the victory. This is not a man that you consider pound for pound king if he doesn't have a moment when you could say, yo, Canelo Alvarez, showed us. He proved us wrong. He doesn't have one of those moments. Terrence Crawford is on the verge of clearing out 154 pounds to become undisputed in 3 different weight divisions. Canelo Alvarez quit at 175 pounds and decided, nah, this is too much for me. This is too much for me. He quit. So it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Unless he latches on to Tank, latches on to Canelo, because they got a delusional and they got a naive and gullible fan base. They got one of the dumbest fan base in boxing history, right? So he's gonna sit here, he's gonna feed these guys ego. He's gonna continue to talk good about Canelo Alvarez and Gervonta Tank Davis, and that's just what it is. But he doesn't believe anything what he says, and I hope y'all know that. But y'all see what I got for y'all though. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this video if y'all enjoyed this content. Hit that subscription button. And I'm out.